Good morning, dear students. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing fine. Welcome back to your class of English vocabulary building and conversation. Today we are going to learn about homonyms. Don't be scared of the big word. I know it's a big word, but the meaning is very, very simple. It means the words which sound alike. So, homonyms are two or more words which have similar sound. When you speak them, they sound similar. They may have same spellings or they may have different spellings. Examples. The first set of words I have chosen is pepper and paper. Do you know what a pepper is? What does it remind you of? Salt and pepper, remember? Yes, so pepper is a spice. It is also a different name for capsicum. Now here I have used it as a spice. Pepper adds taste to food. So when you add salt and pepper to any meal, it becomes tasty. So pepper here is a spice. Paper also sounds similar, but the meaning is entirely different, is completely different. And you all know what paper is. Paper is what you write on. Example of a sentence would be paper is made from trees. Yes. So now you know where paper comes from. Paper comes from trees. We have to cut trees to make paper. So be very wise in using paper. So dear students, have you understood the difference between pepper and paper now? And have you realized they both sound the same? I'm sure you have. Moving on to next set, it is pour and pour. Pour, P-O-U-R, pour. An example would be, could you please pour a cup of milk for me? It means milk is lying in a vessel or in a kettle and you ask someone to put the milk in the cup for you. So that flow from the kettle to the cup is called pour. Could you please pour a cup of milk for me? And a similar word with a similar sound is pore. The meaning of P-O-R-E, pore, is tiny holes, very small holes. And these holes can be on our skin or on leaves or on any surface. But they are very, very small and they are usually not seen with eyes. Example of a sentence would be, the leaves of plants have small pores on them. So you have not seen with your own eyes, I know you cannot see them, but there are small holes on the leaves of the plants and they are called pores. But the word, it sounds very similar to pour, pour, which has a completely different meaning. So you have to be very careful when you spell out these words or when you use these words. Okay? So be very careful when we use homonyms. Moving on to next set, hair and hair. Exactly similar pronunciation, hair and hair. H-A-I-R, hair, you all know what hair is? On your head, small hair, big hair, black hair, gray hair. So that is hair. Priya has long hair. I would also like to tell you here, the plural of hair is hair. It is not hairs. It is a very common mistake people do. They say, "Oh, I have a lot of hairs." "Oh, I have a lot of gray hairs." No, it is never hairs. It is always hair. One hair or many hair, it is always hair. I hope you understood that. The next word of this set is hare. H-A-R-E, hare. Hare means a bigger rabbit. It's a type of a rabbit which is larger than a normal rabbit. A hare can run very fast. So if it is written a hare can run very fast, it means the kind of an animal, a larger rabbit, runs very fast. It has not got anything to do with your hair on your head. Okay, so I hope the difference is clear. H-A-I-R, hair, is hair on the head, and H-A-R-E, hare, is an animal. It's a mammal. The next set of words is rained and rained. Exactly similar pronunciation, exactly similar sound when we speak those two words. Rained and rained. So the first rained is R-A-I-N-E-D, rained. Very simple word. I'm sure I know you all know the meaning of it. And an example would be, it rained heavily yesterday. So that is rain. The second rain is R-E-I-G-N-E-D. And here please note the G is silent. We do not pronounce G. So we say reigned. Reigned means ruled over. Usually it is for kings, emperors, queens. So it means ruled over. Several kings have reigned over India, which means several kings have ruled India. Okay, I hope the meaning is clear to you and the difference between R-A-I-N-E-D, reigned, and R-E-I-G-N-E-D, reigned, is clear. So they both make similar sounds, but they have completely different meanings. Moving on to next set of word, word and ward. Slightly different but still very similar in pronunciation. Word and ward. Word, you all know it's a very easy word itself. Example would be, we should always use polite words. So what are those magical words that you should always use? What are the three magical words? Yes, you're right. Sorry, please, and thank you. They are the three magical words. We should always use them. It's a good habit, it's good manners to use the magical words. So W-O-R-D, word, is a homonym for W-A-R-D, word. What is a word? Word has several different meanings, but today I will tell you only one meaning, which is a hospital ward. A ward is a big room in a hospital with a lot of patients. So if you have seen a hospital, if you go, there is a big hall sometimes, and in that hall there are several beds. On those beds there are several patients. So that hall or that big room is called a ward. When you visit that ward, you should be very careful because it is very easy to catch infections from them. So when you get out of that ward, when you reach home, what is the first thing you should do? Yes, you're right. Either have a shower if possible, if not, wash your hands and change your clothes. Okay, so is the meaning of the word ward clear to you now? Ward means a big room in a hospital with lot of patients. So students, This was today's chapter, today's lesson on homonyms. I hope when you come across homonyms again, you will realize that they sound alike. They may have similar spellings or different spellings, but the meaning is entirely different. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Please do remember these words, take a note of them, and try to find more homonyms. Also, don't forget to take care of yourselves and see you in the next class. Bye for now.